Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to the President's Report. Let me start by telling you how honored and humble I am for being reelected to serve you guys for a third term. It's been an absolute joy in my life. It's something I'm extremely passionate about, and I truly, truly am humbled to represent you guys on the national level and of course, take care of the business of the state as well. Along with that, at our conference, for those of you who were there, thank you for your attendance. And for those of you who weren't there, you missed out. National President Patrick Yos joined us. Chairman of the Trustees Rob Pride joined us. And then we had a surprise guest. Few people ended up figuring it out and knowing about it. But I think most of the room was still pretty shocked when I introduced my little sister, United States Senator Kyrsten Sinema. She gave a beautiful speech, very well received. And we gave her a little token of our appreciation for her 20 years of service, not just to the state of Arizona, but as I've told several people, she was our 100% ally in Washington, D.C. So we're going to keep working on the other ones, and we're going to find somebody else to take that role. And I'm confident that we're strong enough, we're moving forward enough that sooner or later everyone will jump on board with our FOP priorities. Having said that, the rest of the conference, just so you're aware, we did have two of the members of the state board chose to step down for personal reasons. I won't get into them on here because this is a public video. But if you want to reach out to them or reach out to me directly, and I'll give you all the details. But Brother Sean Matson, our executive director, vice president, even though he won't admit it, he was president for a minute, decided he needed to step down for his personal reasons. Also stepping off of the board was Sister Heather Redden. Again, 20 years of service to the state board, and she will be missed. But I was happy to let them both know that I appreciate their service, and they will be missed. But I'm still going to bug them both. Like they're not getting out of here free of charge, So, and they'll be hearing from me. I guarantee it. Let's see. So for the rest of the board, your secretary, treasurer, and sergeant at arms all remain the same. So Patrick Sheridan is secretary, Sue Early is treasurer, and Bob Randall as our sergeant at arms. And stepping into the vice president's role is Brother Kevin Watts out of Lodge 2 from Phoenix. And then stepping into the second vice president's role is Dave Goitia out of Glendale 12. He's their lodge president there. So welcome to the board, gentlemen, and I can't wait to work with you. We're gonna do some really good things over the next 2 years. So then also at the conference we had a motion and it passed on the floor, and the email's already been sent out. So if you haven't got it or you don't know anything about this and your lodge hasn't done this yet, please get it done. I need everyone's endorsement, whether it's Republican, Democrat, or abstain. I need everybody to send me all the lodges to send me their endorsement for United States President, because when I go to North Carolina beginning of next month, I have to represent Arizona and pass along our endorsement to national FOP so that they can then make the official national endorsement. So please get that to me. If you didn't see the email, the due date is August 31st. After August 31st, I'm just going to take your silence as whatever we say is good, and we're going to roll with what I've got. Okay. So let's see what else. If you didn't see the news coming out of conference Tuesday morning, I had been receiving information about a state senator, Justine Wadsack, who lives here in Tucson. Actually, she got pulled over. You can read the news story. I'm not here to say any bad words about anybody. But she chose to go to social media, and it was disappointing because she was a senator who had supported us at the state capitol. But the legislative committee felt that there's just no way that we could stand behind her comments about police, and so we withdrew her endorsement that morning. The press release went out that afternoon, and there was a ton of attention to it. We did not get involved in it. We didn't do any other interviews. It was just our social media posts and the press release. And what happened in the media world was just organic. So it was pretty big news, and it actually ended up going nationwide that people were talking about this. So pretty big deal. And then Senator Wadsack did end up losing her primary last week. So there will be a new senator in that spot. Hopefully, it's one that also will support FOP in our mission this next legislative session. So let's see, and then I think that's about it, guys. It was a great conference. It was great seeing everybody again. For the new people that were there, thank you for being there. And I'm gonna blame myself a little bit. There was some. It doesn't matter. While I recognized all of our veterans in the room at conference, I failed to recognize the newbies, and I should have. And I apologize to all of you if that was your first conference. Know that I appreciate your presence, and so did the entire board. And it just slipped our mind to have you stand up and be recognized, because that is the future of the FOP, and that is how we continue to move forward, is with you in that room. So I humbly apologize. I should have gotten that done and should have recognized you guys directly. So my apologies. Won't happen again. And the last thing, I'm glad I remembered. The last thing I want to talk to you guys about, after the state conference, I went back up to Phoenix and I attended the Arizona Narcotics Officers Association conference. We were sitting there basically as a vendor with our FOP state flag, with the Lodge 2 flag, and we had pamphlets and basically just there to answer questions. And if somebody wanted to join, we had laptop available so they could send that email to the appropriate lodge. What I want to tell you guys about it is, I believe that it was a wildly successful moment. Like, we had a lot of current FOP members just come up to chat, which was cool. And then we did get several people to send those emails to National to get them hopefully on board as members of the FOP moving forward. So if you have one of these conferences in your area and there's an opportunity for us to set up there, please let me know. I think it was a great tool. If you haven't seen them, I've ordered the bifold pamphlets from National FOP. So I have roughly 900 of them left. Anybody who wants some, please send me an email, text, call, whatever, and let me know, and I will get them up to your lodge so that we can continue to use those at future events, or just if you happen to be talking to somebody that want to know more about the FOP, you can hand them that little pamphlet. It's got QR codes on it and all that stuff. So I have them. Just let me know if you need some, want some, and I'll get them either delivered to you or mail them to you, depending on what my schedule looks like. So with that, again, thank you all so much for your support. I can't wait now that I'm retired. I look back on, as I was setting up my report for the conference, for those of you who weren't there, this year I was able to get a PowerPoint done so that, on the screens behind me, there was actual pictures of things, and, and it helped the flow of the conference really well. I really liked that. We will definitely continue that in the future. But what I noticed when I was putting all my report slides together is I was like, I had a job back then. How on earth did I get all this done? So I am super stoked to have just a little bit more time in my schedule, because I'm 100% in FOP. I can't wait to see where we can go in the next 2 years. I'm looking very, very forward to working very hard for you guys. As always, if you guys have any recommendations, any ideas, anything, you can always reach out to me. Text, call, email, whatever. I will answer the phone, or I will get back to you as soon as I can. So, again, thank you all for your support, and let's go FOP, man. 2 more years. Here we go. I will see you guys right when I get back from North Carolina, so September 9th, 10th, 11th-ish, somewhere in there, okay? With that, stay FOP strong. Stay safe out there, guys. It's still a crazy world right now, and let's go. Have a great one.